Hello, welcome back to Tales and Tales with Brittany. My name is Brittany, and today we are going to be going over my August update for my first month of hrcyed 2.0. I am Brittany from the future compared to kind of the following clips. When I did originally film this video, I was planning on doing my introduction video, which has already been posted, and my 1 month update kind of in one video, but I did decide to split it into two videos. So let's get on into my August 5 to 6 week update for hrcyed 2.0. For our first square, the By the 100s challenge, I have read 4 out of 7 books. Pretty good progress in this square so far. I read Barbarian Mine, Vampire Academy, The Wolf King, and Mother of Death and Dawn. I still have the 200 pages, 500 pages, and 600 pages left to go. I haven't touched the second square 24-hour readathon just yet. As I said in kind of our overview, my plans are to potentially approach this over the winter holidays. For the subgenre challenge, I have selected romance, and so far I've read my contemporary romance, Bookish and the Beast, and I still have 5 more romances to read. For my series staircase challenge, I've read a big fat 0 books so far, out of 10 books that need to be read. I do hopefully want to kind of approach this square a little bit more come September, and hopefully read at least 1 or 2 books that fit for this. For my award season square, I have also read a big fat 0 books out of 7 books. As I said earlier, this is a square that I'm going to be approaching more in November, and we'll see how my current reads that I have from early July until then slot in. We might have to do a little bit of rearranging if we do find out some of our books happen to qualify for the Goodreads Choice Awards. For the TBR game challenge, I have also read no books at this point, waiting to see if there are any Patreon readathons that come up. That I am considering potentially approaching this square in October, just based on some insider information, but we shall see. For the last 10 years, I have read 1 out of 11 books, and I have read Tress of the Emerald Sea for 2023. For adaptations, I have read 0 books and watched 0 shows or consumed 0 media. This is probably a square I'm going to probably start to having to approach a little bit and kind of tackle it every month by choosing kind of one of the prompts. For the translation challenge, I have also read 0 books. This is one I'm probably going to kind of approach slowly over the rest of the year. Choosing kind of a book to read and give myself a 2-month period to hopefully finish with it, because we have 10 months left of the year, or about 10-ish months left of the challenge. For the Heritage Month square, I have read 1 out of 9 books. Really happy so far with my progress with this, as my goal is to read the books for the various months during their said Heritage Months, and so far we've only had Disability Pride Month at least falling in the context of the July 7th to July 6th timeline. So I'm kind of definitely going to be approaching these squares as we go. For the Disability Challenge, I have read a whole 0 books. This is probably a challenge I am going to have to choose a month to focus on to get through. For our Read Around the World Challenge, I have read a whole 0 out of 6 books. This is another challenge I'm going to probably have to sit down and think about and read. For the Even Bigger Reading Rainbow, I have read a total of 2 books out of the 13 books that are required. I have read Tress of the Emerald Sea for a green book, and I have read Origins of an Academy Bully for a black cover book. For the Make a Quote Challenge, I have read a total of 0 books. I do still need to determine what quote I am going to end up using. I should hopefully do that relatively soon so I can start planning out my books. Ideally, I am going to lean towards a shorter quote. For the Spooky Creature Challenge, I have read 3 out of 8 books. Really happy with my progress in this square so far. I have read Vampire Academy for a vampire, I have read The Wolf King for a book with shifters, and I've read The Ravenous Dead for a book with spirits in it. I'm probably going to be focusing on this square in October, but I'm going to continue to pick away at it as things come up. For the Become the Avatar challenge, I've read a whole 0 books. For the readathon challenge, I have also read 0 books, but I have decided on the readathons that I am going to participate. In September, I'll be focusing mainly on the square by completing an Aurelium Academy or Magical Readathon, as well as the Readathon Rebellion. For the Animal Friends square, I have read a total of 1 book out of 5. I've read Black Veil, which is the 4th book in the Green Rider series by Kristen Britton. That prominently features horses. The messengers are on horseback in this series. For the Two-Spirited LGBTQIA+ square, I have read a total of 0 out of 9 books. Another square I am excited to kind of more focus on probably a little bit later in the year. For my hrcyed 1.0 challenge of the Seasons square, I've read a total of 0 out of 4 books. For my BIPOC authors, I've read a total of 0 out of 10. For my new release challenge, I have also read 0 out of 12 books. For my sequels challenge, I have read 7 out of 52 books. For my nonfiction challenge, I have read 0 books. For my Q's, reviews, and recommendations, I have read 0 out of 3 books. And so far, I have completed 1 of the bonus prompts. Thank you for joining me for my hrcyed 2.0 plans and challenge update. My hope is to do these updates every 4 to 6 weeks, depending on kind of the progress that I am making. Definitely let me know down below in the comments if you are participating in hrcyed, and if so, how far have you completed so far? I do believe we are just about 5 weeks into the challenge, so hopefully you've made a fair bit of progress. Thank you and have a wonderful day, whether it's morning, noon, and night, and I hope your next read is a 5-star. Bye!